Okay, I think we've got this thing up and running. So, welcome to my first attempt here at live streaming. I apologize if things are not perfect here. Yeah, looks like we finally got things up and running. So, welcome to our live stream here. Today I'm going to be going over the card at Indiana Grand on Monday, November the 1st, 2021. And as we go through the card today, this will be my last stream for Indiana Grand for the week. I know I normally do it throughout the course of the week, but I want to make sure that I'm really focusing on Breeders' Cup. And with this live recording here, my hope is to do another live stream on Wednesday evening. I'm just kind of going over my thoughts on the cards for the Breeders' Cup and talking through some of the things there that we have. So today we're going to do Indiana Grand. I've got an exciting opportunity to talk to you about for Tuesday at Indy. And then obviously the rest of this week will be heavily focused on Breeders' Cup and getting ready for that. I don't know if you can see here, but I am wearing my Indiana Grand swag that finally came in the mail. So I'm pretty excited about that. When we go through this card, we're going to be going through the late pick 5 today. And once we get through the late pick 5, you will be able to purchase these picks. Actually, you can purchase them right now, but they are up on the website for you. So feel free to jump over there and get those. Let's jump into. Let's first talk about Tuesday. So on Tuesday, we're gonna do a little pick and pray contest at Indiana Grand. So here's the deal. On Tuesday, if you want to email me your top selection for all of the thoroughbred cards, or all of the thoroughbred races, I should say, if you send me that on here, I'll move this so we can actually see what we're talking about. On Tuesday, if you want to email me before 1 p.m. Central Time and just email me your top selection in each race, I'm going to keep track of that. And you're going to get a $2 mythical win place show on each of those horses that you selected. Okay. If you scratch out of your choice, I'll go to the post time favorite at that time, and we'll keep track of the mutuals. And then whichever person wins is going to get all of the Breeders' Cup stuff for free. So that means you're getting all of Delmar's card on Friday, including Breeders' Cup races, and all of Delmar's stuff on Saturday, including Breeders' Cup races. So it costs nothing to get involved. All you have to do is email your picks. Please spread the word about this. I'd love to have a bunch of people join in and jump in. If you lose, no harm, no foul. But if you win, you're getting free Breeders' Cup stuff that you can use to set yourself apart from some of the other people there. So let's go ahead. And with that, again, that's going to be on Tuesday. So don't send me stuff for Monday's card. Send me stuff for Tuesday. Okay. With that, now we can finally jump into our card for Tuesday. So the scroll down at the bottom there, purchase picks at, that should just be t3handicapping.weebly.com. There should not be a period between T3 and handicapping. So just as you're hopefully making those selections or making those purchases, if it's your first time visiting our website, it's t3handicapping.weebly.com, not t3.handicapping.weebly.com. We're still learning in this live stream journey. So let's go ahead and exit out of this, and let's pull up Indiana Grand for the pick 5. So again, we're doing late pick 5 for Monday, and then when it comes to the contest, you're going to be looking at doing the contest for Tuesday's card, the thoroughbreds. Okay, so we're going to start here with race 4. We're going class level 15, so average 5.5 dirt. I can see here I've got Ain't Straight as a top selection here. As I'm looking over my grid and as I'm looking in these spots, I mean, to me, this is a race that goes through 2 horses. It's going to be either the 6 or the 5. Now, I am going to use the 6 on the A line because I think the 6 is going to be up there in terms of the early pace. I definitely want to use the 5 in there as well. So I think between those two, I could maybe use the 1. I think I would put the 1 in there as an option right now, just because, again, this is one that's going to want to be up and near the lead. Shows, decent class numbers, not nearly as good as the 5, but will be a little bit more forward. So that's one that I'll probably throw in if the ticket will allow. So I'm going to go 6 and 5. And as we like to do, let's go ahead and just put this into our ticket generator and see what we've got there. So I'm going to come over here to my ticket constructor. This again is available for purchase on our website for just $5. We're going to be playing a pick 5. We'll do it for 50 cents. We'll play our typical $100 budget that we like to play. I'm going to throw a placeholder A in leg 1 because we're going to start in leg 2. So I said I'm using the number 6 as my top selection. I'm going to use these 2 as secondary choices. Then coming back over, we're going to move on here to race number 5. Race number 5 looks to be slow, but it's also got a lot of unproven horses here. So as I'm looking, this race looks pretty wide open. I do have the 5 horse rating out way ahead of everybody else as a front runner, but I also kind of like the 7. And the 3 is actually interesting to me as well at 8-1. Outside of that, I don't really have a lot of interest in the others. So I'm just going to go, I think, with a 5 and 7. I feel the most confident about those. And then I'm going to put the 3 on the B line, actually. So we'll go 5, 7, 3, and we'll leave it at that. I feel pretty good that I can get away with those horses. So we're going to go 5, 7, and 3. And then we're going to move on to our next leg. Now this one's going to be fast, so pace is going to be quick. We're favoring the front runners. This is some better horses going on the dirt. And I see that I've got a front runner here at 6-1 that I actually really like. I'm going to keep these numbers the same as they are. And honestly, like the only one that I'm kind of interested in using late would be maybe this Rob the Rich at 6-1. So I'm going to make my A horses just as it says up there. I'm just going to go 5, 2, and 4, knowing that I've got a front runner and 2 stalkers. That should be enough to get me there, but given the fact that we are going to be dealing with a potentially hot pace, I want somebody that can come home late. The 7 is coming fresh off of a start, so we'll use that one in a B. So I've got 5, 2, 4, and 7. We'll jump over to the ticket creator. We'll go with 2, 4, 5, and 7. We're really not using a lot of C options right now, which is kind of nice, and hopefully we'll keep our ticket moderate. This one, to me, it's move on. So I'm going to go with an A horse as a 4. The 5 horse, is what it is. It's close in a lot of these categories. I would maybe put them on a C line, the 5, and I would actually put the 6 in there as well. But honestly, the 4 is going to be in a stalking position. It's got versatile options. I'm just realizing you can't see a lot of the markings that I'm making here. So let's just move this guy over here so that you can actually see what I'm doing. That would probably be helpful. 4, 5, and 6 is what we're going to be dropping in there. So we'll go 4 as the A, and then 5 and 6 I am going to drop way down to the C line there. We should be fine with that. Okay, so moving right along, we're going to go to race number 8. This will be our 4th leg of the pick sequence, and I really like the 7 and the 6. To me, those are the 2 most likely winners, and especially when you consider that they're going to be on the front end. I know I'm looking pretty chalky here, but I just think that's the most likely situation. I do also like how the 3 has a start under the belt and looks like it can be forwardly placed. But then when I look at pace, it looks like the 7 is just that much faster. So I don't really have a lot of other things I need. I might be inclined to use the 4 horse as a C, just because it kind of has a lot of unknowns to it right now. And that's something that can always be useful. So 6, 7, 4, knowing that I can always get rid of the 4 if I need to. So let's see. 6, 7, and 4. And it looks like that should be the last leg of our tickets. I'm just going to make sure that that is correct. I didn't miss something. Perfect. We're coming home there. In fact, as I'm looking here, one of the things I notice is Indiana Grand has continued to stay off of the turf, which is good for us because they've gotten so much rain over the last few times that things have been pretty gross, and they would have had to take most of the things off the turf anyway. So probably better that they're just not even using it. As you can see here from my selections, this is a pretty affordable ticket. You can see that my all A's, well, really the whole ticket comes in at $49. So in this case, I would jump down to my pick five ticket, and I would come over here and I would probably press this one up about 4 times. And then I might take, I wonder if I just press up all of my A's with 1B 2 times, where does that leave me when I come back over to selections? This is how I'm probably going to play it tomorrow. On Monday, I'll play an A ticket that I'll press for basically a $2 ticket. That'll be a $24 ticket. I'll play three $1 tickets. That'll be my A's with 1B, and then I'll play my all A's with C for the standard 50 cents. Put all those tickets together, and it's going to be a 50 cent wager on those last ones. Put them all together, it's $84 in total. And then if I'm really right on my opinions, if it gets really chalky, I've at least hit the thing 4 times and should be able to walk out of there with a good deal. So that's how I see the late pick five from Indiana Grand going. Hopefully all the technical aspects of this work out okay, and we can keep moving forward. Again, I will not be posting a podcast for Tuesday's card at Indiana Grand. I'll be taking that off. But remember, Tuesday we do have that pick and pray tournament. So if you want to be entered, get your friends involved. 1 entry per person, but just shoot your emails to t3handicapping@gmail.com. I will record those, and if you win, you'll get free Breeders' Cup stuff for both Friday and Saturday's card, and that does include undercard races as well. So you will get that stuff too. It won't be exclusive to just the Breeders' Cup races. Make sure you join, get your friends involved. Share the word about this page. I've gotten some great feedback over the last several weeks with new people jumping on, and we want to just keep that going and keep our momentum going. And then hopefully we can have a big Breeders' Cup, and on we roll. So good luck to everyone, and we'll see you on hopefully Wednesday evening for a little Breeders' Cup breakdown.